Did you know, first and foremost, when it comes to God, that He finds the most fulfillment, the most joy, the most peace with and in and of Himself? Maybe you didn't know that. Genesis 1, I'm going to read it starting at verse 1. Check this out. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called light day, and darkness He called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. Let me ask you a critical question. Of all the things to write in about how creation occurred, steps, process, different details, why does God take a moment in time to say He saw that it was good? He's praising Himself. He's worshiping Himself. There is a bit of a status there, right? In saying, yep, this is good. It was made well. It was made right. So there's an essence of just simply a description of, yep, that's good. But make no mistake, there is a much bigger, deeper level there, right? It's as if we're going back and seeing Leonardo da Vinci create the Mona Lisa painting. And he steps back and goes, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That looks really good. God's doing the same thing. This is good. And you'll see it over and over again throughout Genesis 1 and 2. He keeps creating and creating. He goes, this is good, this is good, this is good. That's God's way of worshiping Himself. Now, this flies in the face of a lot of current arguments against Christianity today, right? A lot of folks go, well, doesn't that make God petty? You know, if God's a jealous God, why should we worship Him? Reverse it a little bit, right? Logically speaking, if God is awesome, perfect, righteous, and good all the time, if He finds the most satisfaction in and of Himself, then should we really expect that He wouldn't praise and worship Himself? I mean, it makes perfect sense. If He's the epitome of everything awesome in all creation, if there's nothing greater than God, then of course God goes to Himself in full satisfaction. In fact, if we're reading Romans, for instance, or Ephesians, even our own salvation is based upon eventually being a further bit of worship back towards Christ, back towards the Holy Spirit, back towards God the Father. So here's a bit of application. We want to find fulfillment in everyday life, right? Making a little bit more money, having the right type of job we enjoy going to, listening to the music we want, having the right type of relationship we want. If God Himself goes back to Himself for complete fulfillment, right, for complete joy, what are we doing on the daily basis? Are we taking a moment to go back to God as the source of it all and finding joy in Him? Something for you to chew on. Thanks for tuning in. This is Brian with Jesus Daily. We'll talk to you guys again soon.